Last on the card, green light, they're off. Dushyant began well. La Bomba was away okay, and they were followed from the deep. Both Sport Cadet and Karaoke Rock in that firing line, although Sport Cadet's now drifting back through the field. It's gone back to the tail from that wide draw, and the one taking closer order is She's All Smiles. They were being followed further back then as Dushyant made a break and Karaoke Rock had to take evasive action. So a real scramble coming into the straight now, and Dushyant has galloped its way back to the tail. So now up on the outside to take over as they work their way down the straight as She's All Smiles. Heads off La Bomba. Third, Jillaby Gypsy. Fourth as they work out of the straight as Ailsund. And then came He Said, She Said. Now sneaking up on the inside, Sport Cadet to save some ground. Well, Karaoke Rock's been out deep from the get-go. JOK's behind it with Little Bliss, and forget all about Dushyant. It's still galloping about 150 metres behind them. They work into the back, 37.9 the quarter, and the leader going up to the front now is She's All Smiles. Karaoke Rock parks outside it, but it's done a power of work. In third spot was La Bomba, and they were followed next of all on the outside by Jillaby Gypsy. Phoebe Betts took it away from the inside to grab the 1-1, and Ailsund went up to be 3 markers. They were followed by JOK being set alight from the back. Then came He Said, She Said, Sport Cadet and Little Bliss at the rear. They run their way around the turn into the lane. First quarter last mile was 31.7, and they'll get the winning post, the judge and the bell in the last. And down the stretch they come. It's She's All Smiles being joined by JOK, who's on resumption, hasn't raced since April of 2019. Works out of the straight, leading the way as they go into the back was this leader here, She's All Smiles. Second, JOK. Third, La Bomba. 30 and 3 the quarter, 62 for the half. Karaoke Rock. They were followed next on the inside. Ailsund's had a pretty cheap run, and then came further back to Sport Cadet, and then came He Said, She Said, drifting back Jillaby Gypsy, and taking off as Little Bliss as they run down the back of the track now. 400 left to go, and that next quarter about to register the leader was JOK, goes for home, 29.4 the split. It's JOK in front, She's All Smiles, and they were being followed next of all by La Bomba. Little Bliss circles the field, and next is Ailsund as they work into the home straight, but it's all JOK. If you're on JOK, it's your shout. It's going to come down and score a big win here. JOK annihilates them. Ailsund, good run, grabs second over Little Bliss, and for fourth I reckon poking up was Sport Cadet, just getting that spot over She's All Smiles, and then came He Said, She Said, La Bomba, Karaoke Rock and Jillaby Gypsy, and Dushyant just wasn't in the mood early doors. It tailed off 100 yards behind them.